So, welcome back guys, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to Cairney's Auto Solutions channel. It's all good stuff, all free as well. So here we have one Hyundai, which come in with no boost. She had no boost, so we followed the step-by-step guide. We checked this boost solenoid component down here, this boost pressure sensor. It's actually called a map sensor on this. So it does the intake air temp and all that jazz. So basically we followed the step, put the new sensor on it, and it cleared the fault code. However, we still had no boost. So somebody had already had a wee poke at, where is it? Here it's down here. Somebody had already had a poke at this wire, see it? That one there, somebody had been podgering it. So I did check it myself where they had podgered, because it was a good point to check it, and it was showing battery voltage 14.1. However, as you can see there, that is clearly broken, that is clearly rotten. So we're going to have to strip that wiring back, do a wee repair on there. First of all, we'll heat shrink this. We'll put a sleeve down here, but well, we'll take this off actually. We'll take this sheathing off because you can see that's rotten in there. And we'll take it back to where we want it. We'll cut a bit of heat shrink, and then we'll melt that into that and seal all that in, because it's been a bit butchered there. So we'll fix that, but not a major issue. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. So we'll crack on, see if we can fix this. Right, so you can see here we've got our repair section in there. We'll get the solder out, we'll get the gas axe out, and we'll get that all soldered in. Yeah, man. Right, solder time. Yeah, not easy. There we go. That's what we want. We want the solder melting through the wire. If we can, we'll lost the plot here. So. I should be okay. Yeah, it looks okay to me. Nice and connected. So what we'll do, away from the heat shrink, is we'll get our heaty shrink. Actually, let me see if I've got a smaller bit. thread the needle. Right, let's see. There we go, that's what we wanted. Right, hold on. Right. Right. We'll see what kind of length we're needing. Right, so let's get yourself a bit extra, not too much. You can always trim it down more. Righty-o. Oh, what happened there? Would have broke. Bit of wire. This Hyundai can keep that bit. So, now. And we do need a new pair of wire strippers, but they will do for now. Stuck. Get stuck in it. There we go. Right, so remember, put some heat shrink on just now. So I'll go again, thread, oh, nearly threaded the needle, thread the needle, try and keep it away from where you're going to be soldering. Quite difficult, and sometimes it does just shrink up on you, the heat travels down it and it can help to beef up your joint, but let's see. Right. Bigger. Right. I was trying to get some extra down there because feeling Try and slide that down further as well. And then we shall join together our wiring. It was all rotten. Right. Right. Gas axe time. Drink of the Costa. Lovely stuff. So I've done lots of repairs on these Hyundais and Kias, and the wiring. I did used to work for Kia, so I'm familiar with the quality wiring. They do have a good 7-year warranty on the Kias, and they drive nice as well. I do like the Kias and Hyundais. Some of the things could be improved. The wiring for sure. Honda don't seem to have any of these issues. Toyota don't seem to have them. So I think that's where they take their inspiration from. These companies, they kind of modelled the way they're put together. To be honest with you, similar size bolts and nuts and stuff. So yeah, but they're not bad. Not bad these days. Hard getting good cars on it. Yeah. And this is what we want the wire to melt the solder, so that it's a strong joint. See that? Perfect. So a bit more than that. Perfect. Right. We'll give it a minute. Wait, a little jaggy bit there. It should be hard for the. Yeah, see that bottom one there? That's heat shrunk on there. So hopefully this one we put down here. Hopefully we can get this one to move. No, doesn't look like it. So it's going to be a tape-up job. Oh no, that's my heat shrink moved there, but it's already shrunk a bit. Yeah. This one's just shrunk all together, I think. Right, pin's not going to come out. Nah, it's still locked in place. Right. Oh, it's very sticky. Very sticky stuff. Right. So this fan goes into there. Very tight, mind you, but it is. And obviously we can get those pins out. Right. So she's all back running again. I do have the jump leads on it. The battery was a wee bit sluggish on it, and somebody's borrowed my boost pick, so they're just lead acid batteries, so no problem there with jumping. I always do use my GYS flash, but we can't get to it now. We can't get to it now. So I've not even put the thing back on yet. It's probably still for where we were, which was this fault code here. If you can see that, p0047. I did take some pictures of the wiring diagrams and stuff like that earlier on. So short to ground in the wiring open. Fail safe, fuel cut no, EGR off yes, fuel limit yes. So that's where your restricted performance comes from, as well as having no turbo control. So wastegate control solenoid valve circuit. So, but what this actually indicates to start with, where you need to start is at the boost sensor. You need to start it's called a map sensor. So this thing here, and as soon as we changed that, the fault code would clear. We couldn't get this fault code to clear on the car. We checked the wiring at that component, which was this fault code relates to, and it didn't. It cleared the fault code, whereas it wouldn't before. It cleared the fault code, but it still wouldn't give us the, the full beans. So we've got turbo again. And I've not even had to put the machine on it yet to clear the fault. So you can see it was in it there: turbocharger, boost control solenoid, A circuit low, There is no fix on it from the hotel, no repair assist anyway, and there's no bulletins or anything like that to go with it. So as soon as we change the boost sensor, or map sensor, whatever you want to call it, it put the light out, so the light went out. So, but we still couldn't get the boost, shall we say. So we'll see what happens here with the machine, which is plugged in. Yep, it's plugged in there. And fingers crossed, because what would happen is, although the management light wasn't on, it's still not on at the minute, but you could then read the code and it was there. So thankfully it's not there anymore. So thankfully, yep, thank God for that. That's good. That's good. So it's coming from another garage, just one. And I'm struggling with the diagnostic on it, so there's no fault codes in there. We'll do a complete fault scan again. Good, none in engine. None in engine, so we're happy with that. Airbag fault, we'll see what that is in a minute. It's probably going to be low voltage, to be honest with you. Sometimes happens when you're working on the cars, the batteries go down, doors in and out, diagnostic machines in and out of them, you know, and you've seen what we've been doing today with the meter. So what you should have is, you should have on the boost sensor, you should have one ground, 2 at 5 volts, and I can't remember what the other one is now, to be honest with you. I think it's a communication line, so I think it's maybe 2.5 volts, I'm not sure, I can't remember. I'd need to look at the thing again, the diagram, but I'll put that up for you. So I've taken pictures of it earlier, so that's a good little step-by-step guide. Not as good as the Kia GSW, mind you. Obviously the Kia manufacturer's manual is really good, and it was really good for fault finding. So, and it's, to be honest with you, it's how I still do it. So we get the fault code battery voltage low, so I'm not going to worry about that. We'll charge the battery up. So that's how I do it. You get the diagnostic code, whatever it is, and then just immediately go and have a look at that. What I normally do is inspect the full vehicle, you know, confirm the fault with the customer. That's the #1 rule, to be honest with you guys. Confirm the fault, and then, you know, inspect the full vehicle, you know, inspect the full thing, you know, play with some knobs and switches, you know, has it got radio, what else isn't working, and it can sometimes lead you to find it. You know, the big Hotel Maxis, the Maxi Flash, you know, and the big tablet there, they can only tell you so much, you know what I mean, and they're really good. I really love my Hotel, it's brilliant, but they can only tell you so much. So we'll get this one out now. We'll get cracked on with some other stuff there. So aye, not bad. So we'll scan again, just an engine, just to make sure. We'll do a couple of start cycles, but it wouldn't even rev up, even when we changed the map sensor, boost sensor, whatever you're calling it. Put the light out. You can clear the code, which you couldn't do before, but however, you couldn't rev the car. You couldn't get any boost out of it. You couldn't rev it up like it is now. So it's not like going to like 3000 RPM, you know, like a restricted performance mode. The Land Rover's called it limp mode, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it was kind of in a restricted performance mode, and you've seen that there with the description of the fault code. So we followed the step-by-step guide. Change the map sensor, boost sensor, right, okay, has it fixed it? No. Okay, right, here's the next thing, the wastegate controller solenoid, which is a vacuum system. So into that, and no codes, brilliant. Read codes, yeah, happy days, right, I'm all happy with that. So we'll road test this, we'll scan it again in the morning. We'll put the trumpet and all that back on it, but that wire down there, you've seen, somebody had checked it, and after I had changed that sensor, I did check it myself. So we'll turn this vehicle off now, turn that off. So I did check it myself, and I put the meter onto where somebody had opened the wiring up to check it themselves, and sure enough, it gave me 14.1 volts, so battery voltage there. So it's quite difficult for you guys to see that, but I'll put this back into its place. Can I get the GoPro to sit nice? Yeah, quality stuff. So it is all tight, to be honest with you, and I had the kind of bumper grill kind of stripped down to get into the map sensor of bus. It's the hotel, and that's calling it a map sensor. Let's call it a bus sensor, a bus control sensor, one of the two. Where is this thing for sliding this back on? Where actually is it? It's on the back there, so I'm going the wrong way. So aye, this one, the wire that we ended up repairing, you were getting battery voltage on it, but unfortunately, it wasn't working. So it was obviously snapped. So, oh yeah, really sore hand as well for the big snap-on bar sheared on me. So thankfully, the snap-on guy just gave me a new one. Has a lifetime warranty on it, so it did just shear. It's probably one of my first tools I ever bought. So it was good of them to give me a new one, although my hand is very sore. I think the shock of that braking is what's done it. So where's this thing again? On the back, and there, on the back. There's there, so rusted up. You can't even see what you're doing. Oh no. It's like being in an earthquake. Let's see. Stick to some careen metal. Come on, stick to some of that careen metal. Come on. Why is it not getting on? Maybe you need little careen hands to get in here. I've got tiny little Scottish hands as well, mind you. My nana said I could be I've got piano player's hands. I think that's what she had aspirations of me being. Damn you. Well, this is proving difficult, and it's just, the light's just not wanting to stick to that careen metal. No! Oh, for God's sake. Right. Keys me torch back. Oh, yeah. Oh no, now you're sticking to metal. Right. Oh no, there's a attachment. GoPro's all away. Right, it's definitely awkward. Oh, and you think you've got it on, and you've not. Yeah, it was just kidding that time. God damn. Oh, on to a winner. So that's how you do that. You need your hand right under here. Right in there to get that one, and be careful guys, don't just horse it man. It is very fragile, these things. Very fragile. We've seen the wiring broke on its own just by rotting out. So water's probably dripping down onto there. So right. Wire's a bit thin, could be doing my service probably. Right, let's just test again. It's all back in place. Make sure we've not broken anything. No other wires are broken. That one we've done should be pretty tough up now. I would have preferred if we had some heat shrink on it, but it's just awkward where it's broken. It's a very awkward position. So no management light. She's good again. She's good. Korean girls back in the road again. Back in the road, right. Now we've got some Jaguar brake pads and discs. Just get the grill to put back on, and the trumpet actually. And we'll get the 645 out and we'll get on with the Jag. Trumpet in. Can be quite tricky these, you know, but you can get them in, just don't break anything. That's the way it goes. There we go. And one of the clips broken, that's quite common. There's this one that broke. So back in there, get the bolts back in it. We'll actually give the bolts a little clean up because they're well rotten. But we can put all these plastic clips in just now. And what that's all doing guys is controlling this boost for the turbo, so vacuum for the vacuum pump, down through the boost solenoid, the wastegate controller, sorry, down here onto your turbo, and it's lifting that wastegate arm with a vacuum. Some of them are vacuum and electronic as well now. Some of these variable vane turbos, really good stuff now. Really good stuff in the turbos. Feel like a wee turbo. Bit of a messy job when they go wrong, but you know, oil everywhere. Oil everywhere. All black gold stuff. Such a waste. Biggest killer for turbos, bad oil, bad air filters. So service your cars. And let's see where two have went. There's some missing maybe. I was not the first person to touch the vehicle, so I put them all up here on strap, so must have been two missing. See if we can find some for it. So get these bolts cleaned up and we'll get that out now. Get the yellow blade off. So yeah, all good. See, my phone's all busted.